we're on a mission. We are in the process of finding a boat, and we've looked literally everywhere, all the way up and down the coast. We've looked in Cape Cod, we've looked in Annapolis, Maryland, we've looked in South Carolina, North Carolina.
Hi, I'm Christian, and this is Chelsea. We're a couple of digital nomads from the US, just sailing our intuition wherever this beautiful life takes us. Our intuition is our guide in this life, and we find that when we are living in alignment with our joy, it just about amplifies everything. But about 5 years ago, we fell in love with the idea of traveling the world under sail and experiencing the raw culture that goes along with it. Because to us, there's nothing more beautiful than living a wonderful, adventurous existence and sharing it with the world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified of our posts.
Now we are headed to Florida, where we have some of our friends and about 5 boats that we want to take a look at. They're actually some of the most promising options that I've seen so far, which is really exciting. And our house is about to close on Monday, so there's like all these synchronicities all coming together. And so we're headed down there now, and we should be, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning or something like that, and we should be there around 1. And we're gonna go on a 3-day boat hunt and see what happens.
So I'm super excited that we're going down to Florida to look at boats because my best friend, my wife, is there and I get to see my godson. So I'm so excited. And yeah, some of the boats that Christian was showing me look promising. There's this one that I'm really, really excited about. And then there's some that I do not want because they're old and ugly and dirty. Yeah. So I'm excited about this one, and so hopefully cross our fingers that this works out because we've had our hopes up a few different times.
Yeah. With
different boats. So, but we have a feeling, there's just this feeling that I think it's going to work out.
Like now's the time.
Yeah, now's the time.
We're going to be in Florida for like 3 days. Today's Friday, and then we're leaving Saturday afternoon. So really like 2 full days. We have an appointment in St. Petersburg, Florida, which is kind of just outside of Tampa, to look at a 1967 Pearson today, and it's actually like a classic. It's really nice, just really old. So we are going to go downtown to St. Pete, walk around, get some lunch, because we're going to be there a couple hours early, and then we're going to look at this boat. Is it good? Cava. We love this place. It's all Whole Foods, really healthy. We are here in St. Pete. We made it. Check it out.
We have some time to kill before we get to see the boat, so we're just trying to kind of walk along the water, and we're right near downtown St. Pete, and I think this is the old historic district. I have to double check if that's right, but it's really nice. So we're gonna look at the water, kind of walk around the park.
Maybe walk down to the pier and just chill for a little bit.
I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to wear a sweater and leggings in Florida, but I'm sweating my ass off right now.
We are at the boatyard. It's kind of right, it is right down the street from the St. Petersburg Pier and downtown. and it's kind of tight in here. We're waiting for the owner right now. He's gonna come by and show us the boat, and we're gonna show you.
This is a classic 1967 Pearson Albert 35. Owned by a former ship captain, she's actually been maintained fairly well. She has a roller furling head sail, a full keel, and decent canvases. The V-berth and settee cushions are basically like new. She sleeps 6 crew and has hot and cold water. She has an alcohol stove and a refrigerator as well. Oh, and the Kubota engine is like new, with only about 72 hours. The sails are in great shape, and the standing rigging is like new. Unfortunately, she has virtually no electronics, and she needs a lot of work. So, on to the next one. Yesterday went really well. We're gonna buy that boat.
No, we are not.
It's a classic Pearson. Still has the original winches and all the original like teak and stuff. It just needs a new finish. Has a relatively new engine, which was good. Only 75 hours on it, and it was a Kubota engine. But we're not really looking for something like that right now. We're looking for something to
Yeah, it's too much work for what we're looking for right now. It would take us months and months before we could even get it in the water, and we want something that's ready to go ASAP.
Yeah, we want something that we can learn on. We don't necessarily. We're not against learning boat projects and doing stuff like that. We just don't want to get into something that is taking away from the primary objective of actually cruising, learning how to sail, learning the cruising life, and having fun and being able to film more. If we were to take on a project like that, it would probably take us 6 months plus to get it like seaworthy, I would say. So on to the next boat. Today we are going to St. Pete, Madeira Beach?
Yeah, I think it's Madeira Beach.
Yeah, to check out a Catalina 30, and it's a 1982, so it is fiberglass.
Which I think I
good.
prefer. Yeah.
I think we both do. I think we both prefer a fiberglass boat, especially for our first boat. It's a lot less maintenance. And tomorrow we're seeing a Hunter, a 1987 Hunter in Newport Richie.
I'm excited about both of those.
Yeah, me too. As much as I would want to buy a blue water boat and say I own a blue water boat, it's too much. It's not what we need right now.
We just went down and met our friends in Sarasota, and we're staying with them while we're looking at boats. And we had a lovely time being merry and eating and drinking. And I'm not feeling the best. So that's my fault.
That always happens right before something big happens.
It does. I don't drink a lot anymore, but this happens. We always end up going out before big things. I don't know why, and then I always get sick. Oh gosh, when will I learn?
This 1982 Catalina 30 was a great little cruising yacht. The sails and rigging looked good, and the bottom had just freshly been painted. Her cushions were like new, and she had easy access to the engine room. With 400 watts of solar and a 2,000 watt inverter, she could handle minor appliances like a TV or a microwave. Unfortunately, upon taking the night to think about whether or not we wanted to move forward, somebody else pulled the trigger. On to the next one.
Alright, so we didn't update anything last night, but we went back to our friend's house. We just left this morning because we are on our way to see another boat today. We're seeing the Hunter 30, correct? 30 feet?
Yep.
Yes, Hunter 30. So I'm really excited about this one because I love Hunters, and I mean, this is coming from someone who has 0 sailing experience, but I just like how they look, and since we're going to be living aboard, I really prioritize what it's like inside, and yeah, so I really love Hunters, and we've had good luck with different hunters that we've seen in the past, but just didn't pull the trigger on. So yeah, we are just gonna stop for some coffee. It's about an hour and a half drive to get up to Newport Richey to go look at this boat. But I'm excited. It's a beautiful day and I'm feeling grateful.
All right, third time's the charm. This 1987 Hunter 31, also owned by a former ship captain, has been maintained really well. The cushions were like new, and the head/shower was pretty spacious. She had plenty of storage, and these yachts are fairly easy to learn on. With Chelsea and I both in agreement, I think we're gonna put in an offer.